Are you tired of trying to find easy high protein breakfast ideas? Tired of boring ideas that taste mediocre at best? Well, lucky for you, your search for the best high protein breakfast is coming to an end. In this video, I will give you some ideas and descriptions of some breakfast meals. I will also leave the recipes in the description. Now let's get straight into it. The first meal is French toast. French toast is one of the best breakfasts out there, but the problem is that it isn't usually the healthiest. With this recipe, you'll get 32 grams of protein per serving from all the eggs and other high protein ingredients. This food never lacks flavor and is incredibly easy to make. This easy to make food gives a nice cinnamon taste with a softer texture. It is highly customizable where you can add things like peanut butter, berries, or fruits to add extra protein and flavor. I have made this meal a countless number of times and it never gets old. For this meal, you'll need to pick up some protein bread, eggs, vanilla extract, milk, cinnamon, and possibly some ground ginger. This meal can also be prepared in 5-ish minutes, so if you are in a rush, it's quick and easy. This next recipe will take a bit longer, so make sure you have time in the morning for this one. This food has 22 grams of protein per serving and is known as spinach and pepper frittata. Not only does it have a cool name, it also has lots of eggs. If you are an egg lover, you're going to love this one. Your protein will come from a mix of eggs and spinach. I have not made this one myself, however I have heard it is similar texture and taste to an omelet dish. You can always have side dishes with this meal like yogurt or fruits to spice it up a little bit. This food takes roughly an hour to make, so you gotta make sure you have time in the morning. The things you will need are eggs, cottage cheese, garlic, parmesan, spinach, red peppers, nutmeg, and cherry tomatoes. This dish reminds me of an egg pie. This dish is also very easy to make, but it just takes some time to bake. The majority of this recipe is simply just mixing some ingredients together and then it's just leaving it in the oven for like 40-ish minutes. This dish normally takes about 10 minutes to make, but you'll be leaving it in the oven for about 40 minutes. This next dish sadly isn't a frittata, but it's probably one of the most basic ones to make. This can be made easily in the morning or even the night before. The food I am talking about is a yogurt parfait. For this recipe, I will provide a basic recipe to one that I'm just making up now. I cannot list the exact recipe or protein amounts because of this, but it should be roughly 20 grams of protein per serving. The ingredients are high protein yogurt, which I'd recommend honey vanilla yogurts as they are my favorite, bear granola, and berries. You can also customize this a lot with different berries and fruits if you're interested. For this recipe, you can make it in a bowl if you just want to eat it now and then, or you can save it in a jar for later usage. You can mix all the ingredients together or layer them. I'd also recommend drizzling some peanut butter on top because peanut butter is amazing. This is a simple breakfast, yet it packs a lot of flavor. If you keep it basic with a plain yogurt and granola, it won't be as good, however the more you add and customize it, the better it becomes. The fourth recipe is a 50-50 when it comes to liking it. If you don't like oatmeal, I wouldn't recommend making it. This breakfast is known as an oatmeal bake. The recipe I will be referencing contains 27 grams of protein and has a more pumpkin-y flavor. Of the oatmeal bakes I've tried, I have found that they usually simply just taste like oatmeal. This meal is a bit faster to make than the frittata and is pretty simple when it comes to ingredients. The ingredients of the dish are oats, protein powder, dark cocoa powder, baking powder, peanut butter, canned pumpkin, and milk. This dish is also good if you want to prep your breakfast the night before. When serving, I'd highly recommend warming it up in the microwave a little bit. When you eat it cold, it can taste a little bit soggy. You can also add toppings to personalize this dish, but usually has more of an overwhelming oatmeal flavor. Let me know in the comments which one of these are your favorite, and I might make a video in the future with more ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.